The following reviews are about McCulloch MC1375 Canister Steam System. Please go to the link in the description to get it for a low price. Review number 1. I did a lot of research on steamers. Most come from Italy and I've read lots of horror stories about reliability and service. They are also extremely expensive in the $600 $1,200 plus range. The two low-priced units I looked at were anemic but got pretty good reviews as far as reliability and service goes. One is by McCulloch and the other by Wagner. Both are in the $80 to $125 range, but I wanted something more potent. I got excited when I saw two new models from McCulloch boasting 5.8 psi in less than 15 minutes warm-up. So I broke down and bought one. The main difference I could see between this model and the next model up is that the more expensive model has a slightly longer run time, a telescoping handle and a few more accessories. It is also an upright design versus this unit is a canister. I liked the canister with swivel front wheels better as you can drag it behind you as you are using it. I decided this model would suit my needs better. The unit comes completely assembled in the box. It comes with a power handle, 2 extension pipes and a bunch of accessories, including an assortment of brush and Scotch-Brite nozzles, a steam scraper, floor cleaning attachments and a steam mop head with 2 microfiber mop heads and a graduated fill cup. All the attachments fit nicely into the included accessory bag, which also has a side pocket to hold the user manual. I was impressed that the fill port and cap has threaded brass fittings. The fill port is large enough to fill the unit quickly and the plastic fitting around the fill port is funnel shaped so it is easy to fill without making a mess. I flipped the power switch on and the unit heated to 60 psi in just under the stated 12 minutes. It has a pressure control and a pressure gauge on the top front, which is handy for monitoring the steam. The pressure does drop fairly quickly once you start using the steam, but it stabilizes at about 30 psi. When you release the trigger, the pressure builds quickly back to 60 psi. The first second or two of steam includes a fair amount of water, but once you start using it, you don't get a ton of moisture like you do with some cheaper units. The exception was cleaning grout. Because the tiles are cold, the steam quickly condenses to water, so you need a towel to keep from having a puddle. This isn't the fault of the steamer. It is just the laws of physics. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with this little steamer. It produces way more steam than other units I've tried, although I've never tried the $600 plus units. But for under $200, I think this offers the best bang for the buck. My one complaint, and it is extremely minor, is that the yellow racing stripe decals around the wheels were peeling off when I took it out of the box. I pressed them in place but they are lifting up again. I will just pull them off as they really don't add any value anyway. Other than that, the construction looks solid. Review number 2. Well, this was great while it worked. When it didn't work, it nearly killed me. About the third, maybe fourth time ever using it, I filled it with water and plugged it in. Pressed the power button on the side and bam! It shot off the unit, felt a pretty strong shock, there was a visible blue spark, and it flipped the breaker in my house. The button is blackened inside, and there is a little black mark on the outlet where it was plugged in. Nothing else but a TV is on that circuit, by the way, and the house is only a few years old. Upon closer inspect, this little power switch is fragile and cheap, not really appropriate for a tool like this. How would it stand up to use in the garage or tool shed, or in the driveway? All I was doing with it was the grout and kitchen floor tiles. We'll be figuring out what my options are for a refund. Review number 3. While this model 1375 appears to be the mid-range steam cleaner from McCulloch, and it is every bit as good as the 1385, with just a few reduced specifications. The 48 ounces tank is smaller by 12 ounces and there are a few less accessories. Still, you get all the improvements that McCulloch added from the older models. While there are many things that are similar, the 1375 has some better refinements from earlier McCulloch and steam fast units that I used and liked. I love getting things clean with steam, and the McCulloch 1375 is just as improved and as powerful the 1385, but might be for people with smaller living spaces. These models are every much the same in performance and the best steam cleaners that I have used to date. Improvements from previous models. The steam control. This is a great feature as not all surfaces are places you want to go full blast. The handle and bigger wheels. If you have used a previous type, this is a much easier way to move about while you clean. Larger reservoir. Once you get cleaning, you keep finding things to clean. The 48 ounces tank keeps you going for a while, not as much as the 1385 with 60 ounces, but the 90-minute rating time is accurate. Cord management. Previous units had none, and it's nice to have this all packed up when you are done. Longer hose. Another 2 of hose is welcome, and more pressure. A longer hose needs more heat and pressure, and still this is the most powerful until I've used. This has the same power as the 1385. It seems that McCulloch learned a lot from their previous products and greatly improved them. The cats still run at the sound when the steam cleaning starts indoors, but if you're a clean freak like me, this is the best way to clean. In the bathroom, kitchen, car, and I even used the portable on the boat, but that's a different review. It will surprise you the things you can clean with ease. The gas grill, microwave, and stove, etc. all come clean with the grease-cutting steam and no cleaning products. This is now my favorite of all the steam cleaners for the home, and in my opinion, it is worth spending the money on this unit for all the value you get. You truly don't need to use cleaners, but I would suggest buying a pack of Swipes microfiber cleaning cloths, 24-pack, to use with it. I was very happy with the previous models, but with these updates, this is my suggestion as the one to get if you have a smaller space, but if you have a larger amount to clean on a regular basis, the 1385 might be worth getting for the larger reservoir for longer cleaning time. Review number 4. Wow! 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 Simply put, you must buy this machine. I am beyond impressed at its capabilities and performance. First off, I had a Hahn steam mop cleaner that broke, conveniently, a week after the 1-year warranty was up. Just in case you are looking, don't buy a steam mop and don't buy a Hahn. They don't stand behind their product, they don't offer repairs, and no store will repair it because it's not worth the cost to them. Okay, that aside. This McCulloch is the real deal. I haven't never seen so much steam output in a non-commercial machine. This thing can clean. It's actually quite amazing how much dirt comes with just steam. It's very easy to use. Fill up the water reservoir and wait about 10 minutes for it to heat up. You can see on the dial when it reaches the right number to start. You select which attachment you want to use based on what you want to clean. Once you see the results, you will look for things to clean, just to see how clean it can get. Quick summary. I have used this to clean my tile floors, bathroom tile, sinks, tub, wood floors, cabinets, rugs, cast iron grill pans, and sneakers. Everything looks brand new. I used the circular scrubber, not the wire bristle one, to clean the grout of my tile floor. I don't have dirty floors as I clean them quite often, but wow! The dirt just poured off the grout without even much scrubbing. You will need to make sure you have a rag with you to immediately clean up the dirty water from the steam, otherwise it will just seep back into the grout. Be careful as sometimes the attachment pops off if you scrub too hard. I really can't believe the results after one use. It is so clean and the floors shine. I love it. See my pics. Also, the tank lasts a long time without refilling, at least an hour, so that is never a problem for me. I can't wait to take this outside and clean off the patio furniture and kids' outdoor swing set and playhouse soon. I also read it's great for cleaning inside cars and wheel wells, so we'll try that next too. Considering a cheap stick steam mop costs about $130, spending $170 for this far superior product is a steal. I love it so much that I want to buy my family members it as well. You won't be disappointed. The following reviews are about McCulloch MC1375 Canister Steam System. Please go to the link in the description to get it for a low price. Review number 1. I did a lot of research on steamers. Most come from Italy, and I've read lots of horror stories about reliability and service. They are also extremely expensive in the $600 $1,200 plus range. The 2 low-priced units I looked at were anemic but got pretty good reviews as far as reliability and service goes. One is by McCulloch and the other by Wagner. Both are in the $80 to $125 range, but I wanted something more potent. I got excited when I saw 2 new models from McCulloch boasting 5.8 psi in less than 15 minutes warm-up. So I broke down and bought one. The main difference I could see between this model and the next model up is that the more expensive model has a slightly longer run time, a telescoping handle,